Green.
Checking in with you right as the Littleton Hawks score their first goal of the game. A little bit of
Let's go, Bryce!
Puck bouncing around in front there. Jags seemingly uninterested in playing with the hockey puck. Lots of standing and watching. Our viewers will forgive me if I'm a little salty in my broadcast this afternoon. We've seen some pretty poor hockey this Saturday. Not necessarily one player or one line, pretty much the whole squadron. A nice play there to force the man off the puck, but people not looking, people with their back to the puck.
Ooh, look at this battle in front of the net here, Chris. Look at this battle in front.
And Ate giving him the business.
Good job, Ate!
I would say number 17 is going to want to keep his head up the rest of the game.
He's got a target on his head now, Chris.
That puck sent deep for an icing, and she's going to call it.
Good job, Ate. Let's go, Bryce. Shake it. Zone in. He's salty. They deserve it, says Jeremy.
Face off. Covered up. One and put on goal there by the Jags. Maybe we're seeing a little bit of jump in their step. I'm not really sure yet, Blake.
It's hard to tell.
Hard to tell. This line trying to work. This line looks to be trying to work a little bit.
Ooh.
There's shot on goal from out high, just tipped high. DiDonato to collect down low. Holds that puck in. Chipped out high. And held by Keegan. Chipped down low.
Ooh, is this up, man?
And sorry, that was Hardy playing that puck.
Putting a lot of players on the ground today, Chris.
No, and DiDonato tried to play that in deep, taken right off his stick, and coming the other way are the Hawks. Puck turned around into the blue line. And through the neutral zone. Played by Bayless. Up the boards, and the Jags have a chance here to break, but they're going for a line change. That puck just dumped deep. Back behind the Littleton goal, comes out the boards, carried through the neutral zone, pushed deeper into the Jag zone, collected by Nothnagel. Nothnagel plays it wide to Hardy. Hardy chips that out across the blue line.
Oh, nice.
Controlled by Littleton. Played out wide and into the zone. Shot blocked. And Mason Miller controls that puck, plays it out to the blue line. Shot on goal. Mason played that nicely with his foot, but loses that puck. Puck in front, shot on goal. Nice save, Bryce Armstrong. Boy, he had to be Johnny on the spot there. Puck played deep, pursued by Highland. Held. Oh, what a beautiful pass by Connor Burke, and Robbie Peters just couldn't find the handle there. Played out in front. Robbie has the puck slip off his stick in front again. Littleton breaks. Nicely defended by two Jags defensemen. Shot out in front. That puck dangerously in front. Out to the point. Shot on goal.
That
to
would
the
have been
point.
some goalie interference.
Shot again. Played by Landon. Misplayed. But collected by Asa. Attempted to be chipped out. Couldn't quite get it out.
These soft flop shots aren't going to get it out.
Again at the boards. Really, this line's struggling to clear it. Now finally comes out.
Boys, shove them down if you got to.
Connor Burke. Like Colin Brand carrying.
It's just your open invitation.
That puck played by Ate Norris up the boards. Held by Littleton and shipped down low. Collected by Cam. Cam's going to rip that up. Collected at the blue line of the Hawks and turned back around. Oh, a bad DDD pass. Smartly defended there by Ate Norris, but Hawks break the other way. Puck collected by Norris.
Whoa, there it is.
Check there by Littleton. That puck held, and now they control it. The goalie should be coming out here, and he is finally. And that puck iced for no reason.
Why not ice it on a penalty there, Chris? What's the tactic we're missing there?
Well, I'm no hockey genius. I'll be the first to admit, but I think you want to hold the puck there and get your extra man on the ice for potentially a shot on goal.
Write that down, folks. Write that down. Put it on your refrigerator and don't forget it.
I'm pretty pissed off, I'll be honest with you, Blake. The wind has been taken out of my sails. The sails have been doused in a combination of gasoline and urine.
I can see on your face, Chris.
And then lit ablaze. So the ship will not be going anywhere. Those two games, yesterday and today, I need to see something out of our Jags right now. I need to see some fire. I need to see some passion. Now, I see Aid Mack going to work. I see that kid moving his feet.
Absolutely.
Here comes Colin Brand giving good effort in the back check.
I
see a little bit more of that. That puck rung around on a wide shot and out behind the Littleton net. Held by Colin Brand. He has some ice. Turned over to Ate. This can be shot. Oh, steered wide by the Littleton goaltender.
See if we can get back
down
up
low
to the
by
D.
Aiden Mack.
Up to the D would be a smart move right now.
That would be so smart, but he's going to hold
we're not.
He doesn't want to do that. Collected by Aiden Mack behind the net. Put in front to Robbie Peters. Oh, shot just wide. Put in front again. Oh my gosh. Robbie had that right on his stick and just could not convert.
Maybe an icing.
That's an ice. And boy, oh boy, they had three brilliant opportunities there. Robbie had that puck on his stick and just could not keep the handle. An update in the Penn State USC game. Penn State driving. I'm going to need that for a two-team parlay for anybody out there that's interested. But I did have the Texas-Oklahoma game picked correctly today. So I feel good about that one.
And that's a win today, Chris. Honestly, when you start looking at things in a different light.
The only win I've had today, Blake, that's for sure. It sure hasn't come on this ice rink.
Or the last one.
Puck played out to a Littleton player, 2 men on, and he still gets a shot on net. I'm not sure how that happened. Mason Miller digging up. Puck just beats him low. Puck's
Look at that little glove scoop.
And Penn State has tied the game with USC, tied at 30. That's good news for yours truly.
a nice little blow.
2:37 remaining in the first period. Face-off won by the Jags. Played rink wide to Connor Burke. Connor Burke with a nice chip out, but that play held up nicely by a Littleton defenseman. Robbie in pursuit. Oh,
I like some of the energy
Asa
here.
there to
Trip.
hold it in.
That's a trip.
Comes out high to Landon with a kind of a soft ball there.
Nice.
But Asa holds that in beautifully. Could not keep it deep, though. Landon Gubitos chips that high to Robbie. Robbie hooked with no call. Everybody in the stadium saw that one, but no call. Shot on goal saved by Bryce Armstrong. Chip out high. Jags defend, but let him carry the puck and get a shot somehow through two defenders. Brand.
That's a hold. That's a hold.
They just got a couple of awful plays happening here. And finally, a call against Littleton will happen.
How does he?
Correct that. We're going to send them both. And Colin Brand and number 2 from Littleton will sit here. They were tied up down low. Looked like Colin was kind of being held to the wall, so I'm not sure how he ended up with one. Nonetheless, we're gonna have matching minors, and we'll stay 5-on-5. 58 seconds left. A lot of time being wasted here. And the referee's gonna call time. And maybe he's gonna give some people the business here. Nope, he's comfortable.
Killing time. Yeah,
Puck won by Ate, played a little too far for his forwards, and chip back coming the other way are the Hawks. Ate, oh, I'm sorry, Cam, nice defensive play there by Cam to defend that shot. But Jags continue to miss the puck in their own zone. I'm just not sure what's going on here, Blake.
I'm speechless, Chris. I don't know what to say either. I got no additional value to add to this at this moment.
Yes, the color commentary seems a little pointless right now. The game is speaking for itself. Okay, Jags fans, we're back. Period number 2. Jags trail 1-0 to the Littleton Hawks.
Jeremy, we miss you too, by the way. Big shout out.
Big shout out to Jeremy. Oh, a dangerous
Almost
pass.
an opportunity.
Almost picked off there, but played neatly across by Littleton for a shot on goal. Tipped and played down low. Nice save by Bryce Armstrong. That puck comes out to Keegan. Keegan looking wide. Pass played too deep for Kingston Lorch. Puck played deep and collected by Bayless. Bayless plays that up the wall, held in by the Littleton Hawks. Taken down low, fought for down low, controlled by Littleton. And Blake, they just continue to lose the puck battles, and that's not going to work. That puck played in front, turned over again. Played out to Keegan, who plays it up to Kingston. Now, Kingston can do a bit of handiwork here, but not when his
Offside.
partner goes offsides.
It's a good time for a line change.
We might want to change all the lines.
Everything, change it all.
Maybe we could sneak Kenny Higdon into the lineup this afternoon. I think that would give us
He would fit in.
some scoring power. Face off one and controlled by the Jags. Chip drink wide to Connor Burke, who takes a
Hell of an
stiff
impact.
hit there. Looking for the puck. That's going to be chipped in offsides. We'll do it again.
We definitely have a goalie dad in front of us here, Chris.
Yes.
You can see the posturing and the way he is standing. Just screams goalie.
He's watching that kid like a hawk. No pun intended.
Oh,
Littleton Hawks. Everybody.
Woo-hoo. Still got energy to throw in jokes,
man.
Chris.
We need to generate some shots, Blake. 4 shots on goal, just generally speaking, is not going to get it done.
No, it definitely isn't.
Again, I'm not a statistician. I'm no hockey expert.
We're going to get a penalty now.
Here. Boy, that's really unfortunate.
Chris, if there's one thing I've noticed is these boys are reacting more with their emotions in the game. They're going right after people instead of the puck. It seems like they're personal battles instead of puck battles.
Yep, and we're going to get a hook here on Robbie Peters. And you're right, Blake. I see emotion on this team, but directed in the wrong way. You know, let's direct it at scoring goals, not picking up penalties. Shots are 8-4, and Blake through 2 1/4 periods. That just, I keep coming back to you. I don't understand why we refuse to put pucks on goal. We seem to want to chip it into the right spots rather than shoot on goal and crash the net. I mean, these young goaltenders at this level still give up a lot of meaty rebounds, but we don't seem to want to follow the puck and do the dirty work down in front of the goal.
You're asking a lot, Chris. That'll really mess with our highlight videos. If I'm not toe dragging 3 guys, how am I gonna prove myself, Chris? That's the questions they're asking.
Boy, that's a truer words have never been spoken. That puck is going to be collected by Norris, carried by Norris, and played wide.
Good bounce.
Almost an opportunity, but that play made nicely by the defenseman from Littleton. And again, Blake, we're collapsing down and letting these guys shoot from point-blank range on our goaltenders. I'm not understanding what our D is doing there in those situations. And another
how'd that not get a call?
Unnecessary hit
Very
there
unnecessary.
that we just escape a penalty on. That probably could have been called.
That kid still doesn't know what day it is, Chris.
Cam giving that young man the business.
That was actually a really good hit, Chris.
Well,
you shouldered him pretty good.
As I shared the other day, you can always tell a good hit when the player's helmet pops up off of his head for just a little split second. And there was a little pop in that hit, I'll tell you that much.
He went down faster than the drinks we're consuming to deal with the stress of this game.
Yes, right you are. Oh, that puck played neatly in front. Defended by Bryce and played out. Boy, that could have been dangerous. Wow! Donato rubbed off that puck. And are we going to get a call there? That's too many men on the ice. Appears to be too many men. And
nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
It wasn't offside.
And yet it looks like they still have too many men on the ice. 3 seconds left. Oh, I'm sorry. That's our penalty. I thought they were on the.
You threw me off.
Fans, even your humble announcer can make mistakes from time to time. You watch enough of this
Look at
hockey,
that
you don't know
battle,
what's
Chris.
going on. Oh, what a shot on goal there
That's
by
what we wanna see.
Oh, boy, he had a ripper right in front. After a nice centering feed from DiDonato, that was such a nice shot on goal. He just couldn't beat him. I think that was off the stick, Blake.
It was.
Off the
I
handle.
heard it.
Off the handle. Oh, and they let the Littleton player come off the wall and just walk right in on Bryce Armstrong. Not a lot he could do there. Shots are showing 12-5 in favor of Littleton, and boy, just another lackluster effort here from the Jags. In some positive news, Penn State remains tied with USC. Looks like we're going to go into overtime. Maybe yours truly is going to cover a wager. 6:40 left in the second. Jags down 2-0. Shots are 12-5 in favor of the Hawks. Jags need a spark. Lose the, oh my goodness.
Why is the goalie out of the net?
Just a couple of really, just a lack of effort there that led to that goal off of the face-off. Right in our own zone. Let him walk in and one home. And it looks like this game is going to go the way we feared, Blake. You either get the big effort out of this team or they can kind of fold up on you. And right now, feels like we're folding up the tents a little bit.
I think we're going to start drawing a lot of penalties now, Chris.
Yeah, let's
I can
see if
see
we
it
can,
happening.
well, referee playing a nice bit of defense there against the Jag forward. Appreciate that very much.
That's a
There's
high
a
stick.
slash across the hands and neck. And a good call there. Littleton player looking up to the heavens as if to say
Getting a little
why
hug
and
from his
how.
buddy there.
And yet he slashed him across the throat. All that was missing from that high stick, Blake, was a two-handed samurai slash.
Oh, let's drop the weather on this side, Chris, you know? Oh, we got a battle.
Boy, they are working hard, at least this line is, but just the opportunities keep eluding them. They just can't seem to get a firm handle on the puck in the scoring areas, Blake.
I don't know what's up with these pucks today. It could be the temperature outside, Chris. Maybe these pucks weren't kept on ice before the games.
You know, this surface is icy, and that may be part of the problem.
We'll take any excuse besides ownership of being able to pass and receive the puck. It's much easier to do it that way.
That puck played awkwardly across by Cam, fed deep, and then played up the ice to a waiting Connor Burke, but that was intercepted, and now it's coming the other way dangerously for a shot and save by Bryce Armstrong. Some visibly frustrated Jaguar players there.
Chris, I'm just confused. There's not half a whiteboard on the ice yet from the coach.
Well, as I said, you want to make a statement, you break a whiteboard in half. That's what I've been taught as a coach.
It's the only reasonable thing to do when you're down 3-0 in the second.
I would agree. That puck played out just beyond the reach of Hardy. He's pressuring, puck played deep. DiDonato now in pursuit behind the net. That puck turned around him and played up the wide side. by Littleton. Chipped back in by the Jags. Held, but controlled by Littleton. Nice inside-outside move.
I thought that bounced in,
heck of a
Chris.
save by Bryce Armstrong, playing that up and over the net. And now the Jags are going to get another penalty
What do you think it's for?
for cross-checking.
Down low, I didn't see it there.
This will be Mason Miller going to serve a cross-checking penalty. Also looking rather confused by the call, as are we all. John DiDonato's going to come out of that face-up lineup. And we've got a 4-on-4 here. Face-off one and controlled by the Jags. Carried out by Hardy. Hardy chasing that puck down. A good bit of skating there by Hardy, showing good effort there. Puck out high.
Why do
to
they always hit their
Mate.
own shots down, Chris?
And a pass, a shot on goal that was knocked down out of the air by Nothable. Oh, good bit of defending there
That's
by
a
Asa.
dangerous move.
Asa plays that puck to himself down low. Looks in front. Oh, had a
Way to
streaking
lead
Hardy there for a shot on goal. Back come the Hawks 3-on-1. That looks to be offsides, and there's the whistle. Minute 20 remaining.
That's the energy we need right there, Chris.
That's a little more like it.
Oh, he was wide open in the
Boy,
right there.
had quite an opportunity there. It's like a late line change here for the Jags. Ref growing impatient.
You've got somewhere to be, Chris. The tavern's not going to close itself.
Back to Littleton, I would assume. Oh, Bryce Armstrong with an awkward play behind the net, but played out along the boards, controlled by Littleton up to the point. A nice little step and a really soft and terrible call by the referee there. I don't know how you don't let these guys play on that one. That's a really sad call.
Let them play with much worse.
And they're going to call that a trip. It was more like a gentle push. And boy, what a silly call that is.
Yeah, my mic's dead.
My partner Blake's mic is died, so we're going to trade on and off here. Jags are going to go on to a 5-on or defend a 5-on-3 going into the third period. Back here in the third period, puck was played deep by the Jags. 13 seconds left on the 5-on-3 advantage. And that's going to be offsides. A good timing for the offsides. 5 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Face off just outside the Jag zone here. Need another clear, and we'll get one of our players back here. Puck played and controlled by Littleton. Played wide and carried along the boards by Littleton. Okay, man is out. Man is out. Oh, and they almost had an opportunity with the streaking player coming in from the boards, but that play was held up by Littleton nicely. Puck played rink wide to a Littleton defender. Off of the skates, but still turned to Cam, who turns it over on a short side opportunity. That puck just slipped off his stick. That played high and played around by Littleton. And we're got no ice. Ate Norris and number 17 from Littleton have been engaged in a little bit of rough stuff. And Ate Norris just gave him a wake-up call.
That's the second time.
As to why you do not mess with an angry Finnish defenseman. That puck played back and collected by Norris, looking up ice, and finds Robbie Peters. Oh, Robbie not able to hold that puck. Cam played that out wide to Nothnagel. Nothnagel going to chip that puck deep. Two Jags pursuing Aiden Mack, holding that puck in nicely with the help of Evan Nothnagel. Not held up along the boards. Puck came free, but held up by Robbie Peters. Looks like they've maybe spread Peters and Brand out. Oh, and a puck misplayed there. Oh, and what a save on a breakaway by Bryce Armstrong.
Knock him down, Bryce. Hit him next time. All right. You gotta hurt it, dude. If they're in your crease, I can stay.
And no, we're back to a normal line here, so there must have just been some odd timing with a change on the fly there. Puck played up off the sticks of two Jag players, turned and brought the other way by Littleton. We just can't seem to find the hold on the puck today. Streaking Robbie Peters comes up with a beautiful pass and shot by Connor Burke. He couldn't find the net there, but boy, what a nifty bit of passing that was from the Jags. Littleton with coming off sides there. Well, they held him once.
Yeah, they have a lot. Because they're wonder why? Because they're forwards of playing right, trying to play with each other.
10:57 remaining in the third period. Still 3-0. Jags trailing. Robbie breaking to the center of the ice with a beautiful opportunity off of his own player's skate, and the Littleton coming back the other direction. Just, I don't understand why we can't seem to get the handle on the puck.
It's slippery, Chris. Simple.
It is slippery out there, but you are correct.
You're putting too much thought behind this.
Oh. And if anyone finds me or doesn't find me this evening, I'll be hanging from the rafters of the Lewis Arena at the Aspen Recreation Center. I'm going to hang myself with one of the 12U Aspen Leaf Pee-wee banners. shot and a goal. Puck was tipped up high into a perfect scoring position, and the Littleton forward did not waste time putting that one high over Bryce Armstrong.
Relax. Do your job. You're fine.
Don't think Bryce saw that one. And to be fair, that Littleton player had that right in the sweet spot, undefended. Maybe an untimely and unlucky bounce that got it right on his stick in the scoring spot, but nonetheless, puts away a nice goal.
Zero effort from the D right
Yeah,
here.
just
and
then just a misplay there again. We've got a lot of soft hockey being played here. Going to have an unnecessary penalty there. Kind of could have told you that would be coming from this team. Undisciplined, unnecessary. I guess the good news there, folks, is it was a heck of a hit. And Cam going to the sin bin with the referee giving him the business the whole way.
I have it on good authority and good news that these boys are going to get a hell of a lot of skating in on the next practice, Chris.
Good to hear.
Conditioning is going to be through the roof.
A lot of skating might be exactly what this squad needs. Some late line changes here. 4-0, Littleton. 9:44 remaining in the third. That puck played softly around to the point position for a shot and goal collected by Robbie Peters. Now Robbie and John will go. Robbie taking that puck wide. Peters cuts back inside, but DiDonato goes offsides. He will feel that one at home later. Holds his hands up as if to say, I don't know the rules of hockey, and skates into the faceoff zone. I wonder if he'll remember the rules after he's beaten severely later. Blake. Oh, a shot on goal, nice save. Puck held in by Littleton. Played around wide. Collected by Norris. Norris clears that puck. Pressure by DiDonato. That puck played wide. DiDonato holds and sends that deep, but no ice. Forces the puck to be played deep, but that's chipped off of Miller's stick, and here comes Littleton. Allowed to skate in, uncontested again.
get up, Bryce. Move your ass.
4 Jags allowing 2 Littleton players to skate circles around them and get a shot on goal. Unbelievable. Puck controlled by Littleton. Shot on goal. Robbie Peters out of gas here. He's been out there for a minute, shorthanded.
It's a long shift.
Holds the puck, loses the puck. Held in again by Littleton. Puck chipped deep to John, who's going to just, his traditional fling up the ice.
I'm not recording. Yeah. Right. No, it's questionable that we 5 feet out over here. I didn't see it.
Puck played up to Keaton, chipped in nicely. He's going to pursue. Carried behind the goal by Littleton. Goal.
Post kiss.
Oh, he hit the outside post there. Littleton coming the other way.
All right.
Ate beat on a nice move by Littleton, and that's a shot and a goal. Nice bit of stick handling there, and then he finished it on the wide side of Bryce Armstrong.
Get your mind right. Gotta let it go.
carried off sides. .645 remaining. 5-0 Littleton. Shots on goal 23-5. Hope that number's wrong, folks, but I think it might be right. Looks like somebody's called a timeout. I'm guessing it's Coach Matt Burke to question maybe a little bit of the heart of his Jags team here. They're playing a bit undisciplined, taking some bad penalties, and the energy level just hasn't been there today for either game. And for anyone wondering, that Penn State money line play came through, baby. We did it. We hit a little 3-team parlay with that win, and I'm excited. I think Coach Burke just imploring his team to finish strong here, maybe get a goal or two as we close the game out, and show some Jag pride, because just not our best effort today on either game. I think he just wants to see that his team still has some fight and some drive in them. That puck held by Littleton, blocked by Ate, held again at the line. Boy, we continue to lose these battles for the puck. Puck carried by Connor Burke, going to carry that wide. Takes it down below the net. A nice centering feed, and Robbie Peters just could not put that home. A couple of opportunities on the doorstep there. Face off. Won by Littleton.
There's a correction.
Shipped around.
7, not 6 shots on goal. I found good sources.
Just gotten some good news. We have actually recorded 7 shots on goal, not the 6 that are currently showing on the scoreboard. And there's rumor out there that Littleton may only have 22 shots, not the 23 currently reflected. So, folks, take heart. Here we come. Face off. Controlled by the Jags, but one off the stick and carried out by Littleton. Littleton player beats the defender there, makes a neat pass in front, covered by Bryce Armstrong. We've gone to a run clock situation. Everyone wants this game to come to an end. 4:45 remaining in the third. Face-off won by the Jags. Shipped high and placed back in by Littleton. Puck played out wide nicely by Ate Norris. Carried in onside by Keegan. Pass in front to John. Oh, and what a beautiful opportunity. That puck tipped just high and wide by John DiDonato. Played in again by Keegan, who pursues to the corner. He's going to get there first. Nice little move. Oh, right out in front. Norris with the opportunity. Backhanded. Controlled. And dumped back wide. Boy, a couple of shots there, but couldn't get one home. Puck collected by Asa. Played out wide. A beautiful pass to Keegan, who's going to carry that in, get a shot on goal. Gobbled up by the Littleton goaltender.
That's 9 to 23. Hey, let's go, Bryce. Finish strong.
3:30 remaining in the third. Ooh, shot high and wide by Robbie Peters after a nice face-off win, controlled by Colin Brand. Carried around the net. He's looking. Shot on goal. Tipped high. Played by Burke. Controlled by Brand. Controlled by Brand. He holds that down low. Tries to make a switch with Connor. Controlled by Robbie. Oh, with a beautiful pass just out of the reach of Burke. Up to the D. Shot on goal. Oh, tipped wide. Played off the goal side and collected by Brand. There's a trip. No call. An amazing no call. Puck collected at the Jags blue line by Peters. Stolen off his stick and carried out by Littleton. Played nicely by Mason Miller. And here we go with the 2-on-1. Brand and Peters. Brand looking for the pass. Oh, it deflected off of a Littleton stick, almost right into the net. Peters, the puck, 2 shots on goal, both blocked by the goaltender, and Littleton out the other way. My goodness, folks, this line. Oh, and a nice bit of, oh, what a move there. Beating Bayless, but played away by Bryce Armstrong. Brand running out of gas, taken down again in the corner with no call. Brand defending in the corner. That puck played up wide on the stick of Mason Miller. Held in. Shot on goal. And covered again by the Littleton goaltender. Can't seem to sneak one by here. Well, Jags faithful, I think the results speak for themselves, but and here's a 2-on-0 break for Littleton with a nice save by Bryce Armstrong. My goodness, what a save.
Bryce. Way to be there. Good job.
Puck
Good
bounces
job.
off the stick of Hardy back into the Jag zone. Off of a Littleton forward and wide. Puck played up to the point. Another shot on goal. That puck played up to Hardy.
Good job,
Hardy's going to
Bryce.
get the red line.
Good job.
Take a long shot. Played wide by the Littleton goaltender. Collected by Lorch. Played back deep. Held by Aiden Mack. Nice move by Aiden Mack. Played back to Lorch. Back to Aiden. Aiden tied up there for a second. That puck played up to Ate. Oh no, that puck squeezed past Ate. Asa getting back to defend. Going to be covered, and that ought to do it for this hockey game, folks. And I think the Jags have some positives to take away from the first 2 games of this tournament. Maybe some lessons learned for the last 2. See you folks next weekend.